There is something that makes you live the way you live. There is something that makes you respond the way you respond, okay? Everything that you do, everything you see yourself do is simply because there is something controlling, informing your ideologies, informing your attitude, informing the decisions you're making. Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 27. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew. Now, note those things, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Verse 26, it says, and everyone that heareth this saying of mine and doeth them not, it says, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. It says, and the rain descended, and the flood came again, and the wind blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Those houses given in a parable were attacked by the same factor. It was not about the factors, it was about houses themselves. And another thing that was very pivotal about this parable is that it shows you that you must expect these things to happen. Okay, it is not that maybe they would happen. The issue is when they would happen, because they will surely happen. All right, let me relate this to literally, or everyone around. In the world where you find yourself, you find yourself in a world where what you are experiencing, other persons too are experiencing. Okay, the question or the argument is not if those factors will come or not. We should focus our attention on is, how do I influence my outcome? All right, do I have a say on my outcome? Do I have a say on what would eventually become of my life? What guides and strengthens and determines the outcomes of your life are the things that you have come to believe eventually. So there was one house that was standing upon the rock, and whatsoever happens, it said the wind blew, the rain fell, there was flood, but it says this house was still standing. Why? It was not just because it was just standing for standing sake. No, it was because it was standing upon a rock. The same external factors happened to them, to both, but then their outcomes were different because of what they were standing upon. What will make the outcomes of your life different, no matter the things that you are passing through or the situations that you are going through, it will not just be because you just said that, I like this outcome, this is what I want. It's going to be by what or the things that your life is founded upon. And this is what I call convictions. This is what I call strong persuasions. Areas to check your convictions. So number one, conviction about the existence of God and who He is. One of the places that your conviction is really tested is in times of trials and challenges. Do you know how many people, forget about God when challenges and situations come into place? But two, your conviction about His word. What are the words God has spoken to you? What are the words of God that you have come to believe? That no matter what happens, you know that until this one has come to fulfillment, no, I'm not going anywhere. How to build strong convictions and persuasion. Number one, let the scriptures back up what you are doing. My question, what word is responsible for different areas of your life? Number two, learn to speak words. What a sword is to a sword man is what words are to a believer. What are you speaking over your life? Your speaking is your action of faith to make possibilities happen for your life. Number three, stay out of an environment of unbelief. Change the reality of your environment intentionally. Only listen and watch things that would inspire you more, and not things that would drain you and put more unbelief into your heart. Very quickly, next, build your knowledge base. The more you know, the more expression you can come into. The more you know, the more victorious you can be. Number five, take action. Now this is very important. The proof of belief is pursuit.